If you haven't already, watch part 1. This is part 2. With opportunity, luck, timing, and intent, I was able to lease 39 units in roughly 7 weeks and make about 35,000 Canadian dollars. Was it easy along the way? No. The first roadblock came right after we signed the agreement. First roadblock was, hey, we're gonna have a Zoom meeting with the management team because it's a huge firm. So I have a Zoom meeting with the management team. They have no idea what's up. They are like, oh, where's this, young looking dude and no credentials at all? Who is he? The fear out of their mind. It was the owner's wife and another manager on call, both ladies in their, late 30s, late 40s, late 50s, mainly 40s and 50s. And they're like, who the hell is this guy? And the owner agreed to me. He signed the contract, but none of the team knew. And they weren't willing to give me admin access to their Facebook as well as their social medias. So how on earth am I supposed to run a synchronized campaign if you don't give me admin access? Sure, I can make my own account, run it through that, but on the scale of things, that wouldn't have worked, basically. Now I was like, this is a roadblock. I'm getting paid for this, but if I don't deliver, then nothing works. So what should I do? I sit in the office of one of the buildings and I help every person who walks in. I sit with the property manager and I learn his day-to-day tasks. I learn what he does on a day-to-day basis, and I learn how he shows the units, how he follows up, and how he closes them, or how he follows up through the paper procedure, because there's a long, lengthy leasing agreement which needs to be signed, and there's a certain method they use in the office, which is, the way you basic stuff like filing the documents, in what order, what type of documentation do you need, the standards and procedures not only of the government but also of the company that they have been using for the past 10-15 years. I learn everything, I absorb it all in, and I help with that without, asking for anything. Just willing to learn and do the work. Over deliver. That was my whole go-to. Let me over deliver, let me work my butt off, let me be smart about it, and let them see me working. Not hiding in some room. I am there physically every single day until 10-11 p.m. Yes, 10-11 p.m. Well, I'm young, I can do it. When you're older, you cannot do this really. With families, responsibilities, it gets harder. So my advice to the young ones, go try shit out, man. You never know what will work. Bottleneck number 1 was office did not agree. I made it work. Sat in the office, got it done. It wasn't the most optimized, it wasn't the best, it wasn't the most efficient system, but I ran in the system to make a brand and a reputation for myself. Instead of being the consultant, the bull without the balls, and just saying, hey, this doesn't work, that doesn't work, this is how you should improve it, I just did the fucking work, and my results spoke for themselves. That was pretty much it with the bottlenecks. Another point to take home is opportunity, luck, timing, intent all came together. In one of the Slack comments, I believe it was Nick, who mentioned I should talk more about, my approach, my tenacity to do this type of thing and see the business opportunity. Honestly, it came from a lot of trial and error and a lot of consumption, absorbing of business content from day one. I do think I have a knack for business. I never really started my own thing or did my own thing, but I've tried different sales jobs. I worked in telecommunications for 2 days actually. I did other part-time roles, which I can talk in another video about. But the basic idea is, end of the day, you can land big without a lot of experience, as long as you're willing to communicate, willing to learn, and provide extreme value. And if that value that you're giving is worth 100K, 200K, 500K, or $1 million, you're gonna get 100K, 10K, 2K per close. Now, of course,